Hi there, you YouTubers out there. Welcome to another little video, or actually this one is multiple videos with my Juggernaut. Well, anyways, thank you very much for watching my little videos. And well, not little, they're going to be pretty long, so but anyways, I'll make them into sections in the video, so at least you know what is going to be happening, and try and explain as much as I can what I'm going to do in these videos. But before we get into that, please subscribe, please hit the bell button, please hit the like button, stay up to date with my videos if you like watching RC videos and things like that. These videos that I'm making today are about the upgrade parts which I've made for the Traxxas Summit, Traxxas T-Max, the Tamiya Hummer, Tamiya Agrios or the TXT2, and this Juggernaut. A lot of you RC enthusiasts out there obviously know about the Juggernaut. If some of you don't know about what it is, there's lots of videos about them, but hey, you're here on my channel, so I might as well get into this one. I've done quite a lot to this truck. As you can see, it has other shocks. It has the King racing shocks on here, well, off-road racing shocks. I've also put Terraflex shackles onto here, and with the original shackles, the truck only articulates this much. With these ones, they articulate twice as much. I've done quite a lot to my truck. I made these links here, these bar links between the chassis and the axles. I've also removed the servo from here, so the steering that goes from the front to the to the front to the back. And well, get into that into a little bit here. You can see also I bolted on these mud guards here onto the body, which I think is pretty cool. I've also put a winch plate onto here, so this one has a winch, and also made these steering linkages here. And as you can see, I've got a servo here. Well, I'll get into that just a little bit, but just showing you guys what I did to my truck. And this one also has lights all around, also on top here. So if you watch my other video on my Juggernaut with the lights on it, and over here as well, it has these axle skid plates for the transmission, and for the front, of course, just like the Agrios. And I made these 4 little chassis link bars. So when you buy these parts, you'll get that all into the air. I got 5 sets with an EVX2 for the Juggernaut, and then the other sets I think I've got 10 still. I made 10 sets, which you get the link bars, all 8 of them. You also get the link bars if you still have a Servius, so you still want to keep your jug stock like that. You get your skid plates, your winch plate. I've also got a video on how to mount the winch plate, so if you look through my videos, you can see I've got a video on towards that, and as well as the rear servo. So this one has 2 servos on here, but mind you, if you watch my video, then at least there's a small screw here, which I put in, which I drill a little hole, put in the screw here. So if you want to keep it stock, keep these plates onto here, then I suggest that you bolt in a tiny little screw over here, just behind to mount your steering link bar, and just behind there, just put a screw onto there, and the screw comes onto this part here, because otherwise the tires, they rub onto here, and then you get to damage the side walls of the tires. What I did is that I took flat screws, and I took off the original ones, took flat screws, and then I drilled this out a little bit, so at least they sink in a little bit more, and at least it gives you a little bit more just a little bit more space here. It's like, well, my finger, the tip of my finger, so at least you don't get to damage your tires. what you can do is you can just remove. I've seen a lot of people do that as well. They remove this plate all in all, just to make it look a little bit more monster trucky like. But like I said, I like to keep my trucks as original as possible, and keep on these plates. And I think it looks very, very cool with them on. So like I said, just bolt in a screw, or just a bolt, screw in a little screw here just behind the steering linkage. And like I said, if you see my other video, and I can I show them, but what I can do is just show you guys here. There you see the screw there, and you can even screw it in or screw it out just to give you a little bit more. And on this side, wait, let's get it into the light here. There you see it right there, and then it comes against there. So, and as well as my videos is also entertain, inform you guys, give you top tricks and tips on your RCs and things like that. Well, anyways, let's get into the parts. Like I said, I've got a rear servo here, and the thing is that when you buy a Juggernaut, you get these little these top cover parts for your axles, and they have got two little mounting parts here. So what these do is like the TXT2, you can remove your leaf springs, and then you take these link bars, you have to mount them on the inside, and then you can mount them onto the top part of these little covers, so you don't have your the leaf springs anymore, and it articulates a little bit more. But like I said, I like to keep my RCs as original as possible, but do tune them up a bit, and just to modernize it a little bit. But what you have to do is you do have to file down or just saw off a little bit. As you can see, I've done it. Just saw off a little bit there, or file it down, and then so you can mount your servo, so at least this part isn't too long. So what you get with the parts is also the steering linkages and everything else. So let me just put the truck aside so you guys know what I'm on about, and as well as I think I'm the only one that has mounted a bumper like this. I'm sure there are other people out there that have also mounted this bumper onto their Jug. I haven't seen them. I haven't come across these people on YouTube, or I've seen a few videos on Jugs, but yeah, maybe I'm the first one that did it like this. I also put in lights into it. It also has lights into the chassis, but I've also made a video about that on my Juggy, on that part. But anyways, hey, it worked out pretty well. This is actually for the Ford F350 high lift, also from Tamiya. But then I decided, well, you know, let's try and get this mounted onto this truck, and I must say, it mounts on pretty well. But it does block off my headlights a little bit, but it is what it is, and but it's not too bad, and it looks freaking cool, and it protects the front part of my truck, or truck, RC monster truck. Now let's get the parts here. Let's start off with the linkages. Here is the steering parts. This is for the when you still have the servo mounted onto the middle part of the chassis. I have the steering linkages for that, the front and the rear, and as well as when you mount them on your servo. But in every set, so I'm just going to firstly focus on just on the other sets without all the extra parts. What I did is it also made this for your front or your rear, because this one goes on the, I think it's on the front. When you well, anyways, when you have the when you don't have two servos, only the one. So I made these. I already drilled out the holes for it to mount your servo. We just screw it on top of those covers what I was showing you. And you obviously have your 8 linkage bars here, and you have the 4 chassis extra strengthening rods, and as well as you can see, I've provided some bolts and some washers here, and as well as I've also made sure that these are the correct length on the truck. So when mounting them, try to make them look as authentic as well as possible. So I'll put on a small little nut on here. But anyways, if you want to shorten it or shorten them, you just have to loosen just take off the nuts. But I wouldn't do that, because then it'll go through the ball joint, and you don't want that. But like I said, I've made them as original as possible, and some of these parts, they are a little bit damaged, but it's not too bad. I mean, mine are also a little bit damaged. I've just taken aluminum rods, I recycled them, and well, they say one man's trash is another man's treasure. So a lot of these ones that I've recycled them, and but I'm not asking top dollar for these things. Yeah, you got a winch plate as well. I do provide 4 little bolts for them to bolt into your car. I've also made a video about it. Here's the winch plate, and you just have to screw it onto the bottom part of your truck. Like I said, I've also made a video about it, about how to get that sorted out, and I pre-drilled obviously the holes for it. But I haven't drilled hole for a winch, because I don't know what winch you have. So you just have to take a drill and a drill bit, and just drill out the holes. I'm sure all you enthusiasts out there, if someone buys these parts, then I'm sure you do have a drill and a drill bit laying around, just to mark off the holes where your winch comes, and then just bolt it on, and then and off, and there you go. Well, if you like a winch on your Juggernaut, because I've seen old school monster trucks with winches on them and things like that, and obviously you have your middle plate, protection plate for the transmission, and your axle plate. Note that the one that the lip going onto bent in goes on like this. So when you have this one here, I do apologize for joking around with the camera. So you see, then it's nice and flat with this part. So it doesn't really do much, but hey, if you do jumps with your truck when it lands, like I was explaining with the Agrios, is that your axle won't bend, so it won't break. So they don't only provide protection, but they prevent your axle from bending and from breaking in half. So I've seen quite a few people with their axles broken in half, because they land the truck, and then then it bends, and then it breaks in half. So unfortunately, it's plastic. I don't have $600 for aluminum ones, because you can buy aluminum ones, but I don't have that kind of money, and to pay for $1,200 just for your axle housings. And this is a cheap way to protect your plates, or to protect your axles. This set, I've got 2 motors here. I did leave the original wires onto here. You can just solder off these wires, and obviously solder on the wires with what you have. But these motors, they have these little cooling fans into here. This one as well. They're both the same. So, but anyway, so they work properly. They're fine. And you have the EVX2. Well, anyways, let me just get this set packed in, and I'm gonna get onto the next set, and then here at at the back we got these two boxes, and we're also going to make 2 videos or 3 videos about them. So but anyways, let's get on to the next video. See you soon. Bye. Alrighties, welcome to part 2 of this little video for the tuning parts for the Tamiya Juggernaut or Juggernaut 2, your upgrade parts. And this one comes with an EVX2. This one comes with an EVX2. These 2 boxes, they have a bit more items into them, but we'll get to them in a little bit. And like I said, all the parts which I have is for the steering servos, for back and forth, so you can eliminate the middle steering servo and mount these parts. And obviously all of the parts come with this little steering shaft here. And here all the parts, of course, the skid plates, the winch plate, and all the linkages for that. So let me just get this one in here, get it a bit out the way. This one as well, same thing. Your linkages, all your plates, and here's the servo plates, and all the good stuff. So let me just get this box sorted out, laid out. See you guys in the 3rd video. See you just now. Thank you. Bye. Hey. Well, this is the 3rd part of the video, and these are other parts which is included in the package. Obviously you get all the linkages, an EVX2, the plates for your servos, and obviously the steering linkage, the winch plate, and the skid plates. And here I've got these 2 550 LRP monster truck special 14.4 volts power high torque motors, and the EVX2 16.8 volts, so can handle these motors no problem. And I've also done a winch switch servo, and I had this on my T-Max. It works well, but I just test it out and it works well, so you'll get that in the package. But obviously nowadays you have these little well, it's for a winch, so you don't need to use this one. But hey, if you I'm not asking any money for this, so this you'll get for free. And well, it's not a lot of money to pay for the set, but anyways, if you would like to buy the set, then like I explained in the video, just let me know and we can work something out. No worries. Alrighty, so thanks for watching for this video. Let's get on to the next one that's switching this box. Alrighty, see you. Bye. Hey, you YouTubers out there, this is part 4 of the parts that I'm selling for the Juggernaut. This one obviously has more stuff. As you can see, I have a light system here, which I've also used for my jug. So it has 4 headlights, indicators for front and rear, and it does have 4 rear lights, and it also has a brake function, so which is pretty cool. This one is from Carson, and I have here also a little servo here, which I made into a servo switch, a winch switch. This you get for free. Here I've got two servos from Traxxas 2056 waterproofs, high torque for your front and rear steering. Here I've got a winch set. Here I've got the remote for it, the winch set for it. Two 550 Traxxas Titans. I even got some extra these for it. Got an EVX2. Also for the servos and your steering servo, linkage bar there, the winch plate and the skid plates. Yeah, I've got these 8. There's no oil in them yet, so you're just going to have to put some oil into them. Unfortunately, these aren't real piggybacks. So, I mean, I've seen a lot of jugs with the golden, the original parts. The shocks are golden, so these are from Cool Racing. It's all aluminum. All the whole shock is aluminum, and then you got all your linkages here for the chassis, the link bars, and your steering. So that's all included in the package. Well, just like my other videos, like I explained, I don't know how the pay system of eBay works. If you know how it works, just let me know. I can put up an ad there, put these parts in here, we can do it through there. Or thing is that just we can exchange emails. You pay for the shipping costs on your on the PayPal, and then from my PayPal I can put the money into my account. I'll buy a shipping label, and when you receive your package, then you just have to pay for all these parts. This one is obviously going to be a little bit more expensive than the other packages, because this one is, I've got all sorts of things in here, like I showed you what I have now, all included in the package. So, but anyways, that was it for now. Thank you very much for watching, and we see you guys in the next video. I don't know when I'm going to be on again. Just going to be doing a few things, getting things sorted out, and then hopefully soon I'll be able to go on the trails, and well, we can have some fun together. Well, thank you very, very much for watching. Take care, stay safe, have fun out there on the RC trails. If you like my channel, please subscribe. Please hit the like and the bell button so you can stay a little bit up to date on what I'm doing and things like that. I like to entertain and to inform you guys out there. And I'm trying to practice on how to explain things a lot more better, and I'm trying to just be a little more confident about myself. But anyways, not going to bore you with all that blah blah blah. Thanks very much for watching, and see you guys in the next video. Alrighty then, bye byes, see ya, take care, bye.